Hello, everybody. This is Patrick and Danny from TC Source, and today we are going to be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. We are playing on a PlayStation emulator to give you the highest quality we possibly can. A card, my kingdom for a card. Now, this game, absolutely one of my childhood favorites from when I was younger. I play this game all the time, and Danny has as well. And this intro is just super duper cool, in my opinion. We'll actually watch it for you guys. So an awesome intro for a super awesome game. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started once this load screen uh, goes away. Now this intro is gonna be very long, based on the simple fact that Simon McMorrin, I think his name was, likes to talk for days. It is Danny playing, and I am mainly commentating, but Danny can intervene whenever he feels like it, of course. So the British Empire in the 1480s. The War of the Roses, a power struggle between houses of Lancaster, Red Rose, and York, White Rose, to decide a royal successor was nearing an end. With the Yorkists well in lead, the reign of Richard III was but a step away. In France, Yugioh, Henry Tudor, the last Lancastrian heir, was being forced to live in life of exile. The Lancastrians' forces were rendered powerless by an ancient cards of sorcery wielded by Seto and his 7 followers, who were known as the Rose Crusaders, served under the flag of Lord Crawford, a powerful Yorkist nobleman. Lacking a duelist to champion their cause, defeat the imminent for the Lancastrians. In England, dual cards games were still at a fledgling stage. Thus, Lancastrians had to look elsewhere for a duel master capable of facing the Rosencrews in battle. With this in mind, Margaret May Beaufort of Lancaster secretly requested for a High Druid to summon a duelist from another age. Now that was just a little background story. I don't feel like reading everything that Simon says, so I'm just going to basically kind of sum up what they're complaining about in this whole intro. So you can just mash the button for this. So basically, here Simon McMorrin has summoned you to Stonehenge as the Rose Duelist, and I'm just basically going to summarize through the whole thing. So if I spoil anything before then, he's going to ask you to enter your name, and obviously our name is going to be our channel here for us at TC Source, and basically he's going to ask you to choose a deck, and then later on Seto is going to show up and stuff's going to happen, so I'll explain it from there on in. So let's choose a deck. What deck do you want to run this time, Danny?
I gotta look at them. I'm gonna make
There was
this a
one really good
challenge.
one with our name. Oh, okay, that's fine.
I don't want
Then
to
we're
play.
probably not gonna be picking the patrician again, then, huh?
Yeah, the zombie fiend deck's too easy.
Yeah, that's
Because
the one we picked last
you
time.
can grind like 4 different people with their stage boost and just destroy them over and over and get all their best cards.
Exactly, yeah.
Last time I played this, I used a beast deck. It's a little harder, but it's not like super hard. So I'm gonna just pick probably either the middle one or the hardest one. It just depends on what there is.
It's the only thing I hate about this game was a very long intros.
So we could
So
either
we have
go dinosaur, spellcaster, water, lizard, whatever that is. No. Or this. This is the one that I haven't used yet. I used this one last time, and then this is the easiest one we're not using. We can either do Serpentine Princess, or we can use King Tiger again. I did that last time, but
I mean, we
doesn't matter.
could
It's a pretty
use
decent deck.
King Tiger Wang Hu based on the fact that it's only beasts. I think it looks like. But then again, if you've already played that one, we might as well use the Serpent Princess. That way, neither of us have played it. So let's go ahead and go with that Serpent Princess.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I have no idea what's in this deck because I've never played it. I usually play the zombie fiend decks because they're super easy and you just stomp everyone. And
Exactly.
it's hilarious when you can like 3-turn someone in this game by just pushing straight up the middle.
Yeah,
with,
you just play aggressively.
Terrain boost.
One of the most overpowered cards in this game that I loved was Pumpkin. It's just you sit there and have him power up for days, and then you just wreck the whole the whole enemy side.
My
But,
favorite card is
basically-
definitely Sword Stalker. So
Yeah, that
OP.
card too. So basically, a little rundown of the story here is Seto came by to try to stop the Rose Duelist from getting any power, and he's trying to take the Rose cards from Simon over here. And basically, he had them dispersed between the 7 Lancastrians. And then Seto's going to ask you to choose a side. You can either pick the Yorkists, or you can pick the Lancastrians. Now, for the sake of we were thinking about letting you guys pick it, but for the sake of our playthrough and us not knowing what we're getting into, we're probably going to go with the Lancastrian side based on the simple fact that the duelists on that side, they're a little bit more predictable, and you can get, in my opinion, you can get a lot better cards from them. So we're probably going to go ahead and start with them. I don't know what you think, Danny, but
Yeah, probably because the other side, I think yesterday I was playing this with the Beast deck, and the cards that you can get from the White Rose side is pretty terrible.
yeah, so this is the Lancastrians is definitely a better side to start on. So we're gonna go ahead and do that whenever it prompts us to do that after all this talking ends.
The
So there we go.
Yorkists are
Good sign.
bad.
So
Yeah,
we can side with
Lancasters.
Yorkists and Lancastrians, but we're going to Lancastrians. So Sato's gonna get butthurt here, and then we're just gonna go ahead and go with Simon over here.
It's much funnier
And-
when you pick the other side because Simon's eyes just explode out of his face.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like, what? What are you doing? What are you doing right now?
Yeah, he's getting kidnapped and sacrificed somewhere in a corner. So here we go ahead and go to Brest in France to meet Henry Tudor or Yugioh. And the one thing I really liked about this game, I didn't know it as a kid, but I do understand it now, is that this is actually based off of actual events, not the card game or anything like that, but the Henry Tudor thing and the War of the Roses, all this stuff actually happened. Most of these people were real people that they mentioned in this game, are real people. So I thought that was a really interesting thing they did, was to implement that into the game. And I think that's why a lot of people liked this, because it still made kids learn about the subject. And it was still really, really fun to play. So I thought that was really cool that they implemented that in. Now, I don't know if we're going to do an entire playthrough of this game. We're going to do like the main storyline. That was our intention from the start. But let us know if you'd like us to find all of the hidden cards and all the secrets. And if you'd like to watch the Exodia Obliterate thing, we can get that somehow all set up for you guys. We'll find a way for that. But yeah. So we go ahead and land uh, on the British territory here, and then we have our first two enemies would be Rex Raptor and Weevil Underwood. And I'm just gonna go ahead and let Danny pick which one he wants us to face after we check our deck really quick.
Ooh, this is actually a pretty decent card. 3-turn Spellbind. That's really good.
Yeah, that one. I had that for the one deck that I had, the Phantom deck. Now we're not gonna cheat. We're not gonna input any codes.
Ghost.
We're not.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. And also, we're not going to be looking up any fusions or anything like that. We kind of want to learn as we go. So we actually will be checking the comments. So if you guys have any fusions or something like that that you guys want to tell us about that you think are good, we'll go ahead and use them.
What?
Only from you guys.
Random tune, too good.
That actually could help against Pegasus, even though it's like really weak. Giga Tech Wolf. This deck is actually not horrible.
It's not very
it's
good,
not like
though, to tell you the
either.
truth.
But Wasteland's pretty good though. And Paralyzing Potion. Oh, what a
So basically, our powerhouse is Megazolar and Pragtagkul, however you pronounce that.
Oh, Practical? Dude, if we face Rex Raptor here, we basically have like an almost even matchup.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, we'll probably just stomp him because the AI isn't the greatest.
He's probably the harder of the two. Weevil Underwood just likes to hide in a corner and get his larva moth up to perfectly ultimate great moth as quickly as he can, which is really annoying, especially if you can't get over that. Then you just kind of have to rush his deck leader as quickly as you possibly can, which is again annoying.
This is a double boost for something. Some type of reptile you could boost by 1100. That's pretty nice. Let's see,
Yeah.
what's our best reptile? Probably Emperor of Land and Sea. You could double boost to what? 2,900. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think he gets a Wasteland bonus too, so that's also really good.
Because I remember in the Beast deck, you can boost, with a terrain bonus, you can boost the Firewing Pegasus, I think it is. You can boost him up to like 4,000. It's like 3,700.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and just save and end the episode here. I know we didn't do anything exciting. It was just the intro and everything, but the video is probably super long already. We will definitely, we might upload like 2 episodes for the first time we upload this, so it's more exciting on the first day. But this will be all for the first episode. So this has been Dan and Pat from TCG Source. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out our other videos. We have a bunch more. Anything you want to add, Pat?
No, sounds about right. So thank you again so much for watching, and we'll be seeing you in the next episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. Bye-bye.
Got me.